Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Amagati. I am your family life coach. I know I say this all the time, but I truly am here for you, helping you navigate the complexities of parenting in another culture as an immigrant, as an expat, as a missionary, wherever you find yourself in a culture that is different from your own culture. I am helping you navigate the world of parenting. And so I'm excited to have you here. A warm welcome to those of you who have recently joined our channel. We are small but mighty, we're growing, and we're doing community together. So I just want to take the time to say thank you for subscribing. I want to talk today about fatherhood and the role of fathers and men in the lives of our boys, especially. I am a mother of a preteen, and we're going through the phase where he's becoming a young man. He's experiencing certain things, he is exploring the world, and I am happy for him to see him grow and thrive in puberty. But I also realize I'm keenly aware of the fact that there's some things that I cannot do for him anymore. And so I remember a few months ago having a conversation with my husband, and I said, he needs you, right? You need to show him how to be a man. And not that my husband wasn't doing, he was already doing it, but I believe that that conversation was so essential as our son grew that I became aware of my role and my relationship with him beginning to change for the better. And so I want to talk to you today about the role of men. You know, I am fortunate enough to be in a household where my husband is here, there's a male figure, but I'm also keenly aware that there are relationships and homes that are not privileged to have both parents present. And also there are some homes where the father is present, but is the father is at home, but not present. Would go to work, come back, watch TV or be on their phone, go to sleep, not involved in the day-to-day running of the home. And so I really want to use this time today, our time together, to talk to you fathers. Even if you're not a father and you are an uncle, or you have a male role that you can play in the life of another boy, or a family friend to a single mom, I am begging you to be present and to help our boys. There is crisis. There is some form of crisis in our world today. And this is what I mean by that crisis. I am becoming more and more and more aware of men who do not know how to lead a home. And it's not because they are weak in a sense or do not know what to do. It's because they've never had an example, a true example of what it means to be a leader in their home, or to protect, or to take care. And it's not their fault. You know, most of our men, who have that challenge, it's because, they were either raised by a single mother, or they were in a home where they did not truly see the dynamics of mommy and daddy play out in front of them. So we can't teach what we don't know, right? And our children cannot be or grow up to be who they have not been exposed to. And so this is more of a plea today. I am not teaching anything. I am literally coming out and begging our fathers and the men in our lives, our friends, our uncles, relatives, please pull together and help the men in your life, the boys in your life, to become the men they need to become. It takes a small thing as, a father washing his car and asking their son to help. Or maybe doing some work outside in the yard and asking their son to help. That bond, that close relationship is what I'm advocating for, because our boys need to learn to become men. And also, as women, we need to teach our sons how to become husbands one day, right? We as women know what we want in a man. we can teach that to our children so their wives could benefit from that one day. And so it's it takes a village, as we always say. It's community coming together to raise our boys. But there is a need for our boys to become the boys we need them to be, the men we need them to be, the men who are leaders, who take care. I'm not saying that the role of a woman is not important, but to help our boys become the men they need to be, it takes another man to do that. And it also takes a humble woman to realize that, you know what, there's certain things I can do, there's certain things I cannot do. So let's spend the next few minutes talking about some practical tips for fathers or for family friends or uncles, things you can do with a boy. I know that my son going through puberty now is going through the phase where his image matters, right? He wants the little muscles and the biceps and the triceps bulging. So let's say that you are a family friend who loves to work out. Engage a boy, bring somebody from your family. If you're a dad, that is something you can do with your son. Work out together, you know, go for a walk together, go for a run together. If you're doing some work in the yard, get your son to come out in the yard and help you. If you're taking care of a car, washing a car, cleaning, painting, whatever, it's in that activity that you can bond and have conversation, so that it is not awkward sitting face to face having a conversation, but doing together. And as you do, you talk. Go for a ride. If you are blessed to have a car, go for a ride with your son or with your nephew. But please be intentional about engaging and teaching your son to become the man that he needs to be. One of the things that my son started doing, and I'm not sure where he picked that up from, is these days when I go out with him, he will walk around the car and open the door for me and then close the door. And we can be in the store and you could tell he's looking out for mama. You know, if he sees maybe somebody he's not comfortable with, he would say something like, oh, step aside, mama. You know, it's cute. He's just a little boy. But I see him taking on that protector role. And there's nothing wrong with a boy doing that. But he's learning to treat a woman right. And we talk and I'm showing him how to do that. But I can only go back so far, because at this stage in his life, a man's opinion matters to him because he's trying to become the man he sees around him. And so I am begging you, if you haven't heard anything I've said today, all I'm trying to say is that if you are a man in a family, it could be a father, an uncle, a family friend, and you see a boy within your circles who does not have a male role model, please step up. Please help this child and encourage the child to be the man he needs to be, because our society really needs that. Our divorce rates and things, I'm not blaming it on the men, but I'm also saying that we need men who can take up the mantle of running a home in the future. And we need to be intentional about how we raise our boys. So anyway, our time together is over. Let me know what you think. I hope that something I've said have triggered some thoughts in your mind. And especially if you're a man, please find a boy to mentor. If you are a father, please be present at home, because your son needs you and society needs you. And his future wife needs you to teach him how to treat her right in the future. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the community. I look forward to bringing some more videos your way. I also have some great things in the works. I'm not going to let it out now, but keep an eye out on the space for some announcements in the near future. Okay, thank you. Again, I am Amagati. I am your family life coach. I'm here. I'm rooting for you. Let's do parenting together. Thank you.